The reason, by the way, the globe is throwing money at our markets. Where are they investing in? Are they going investing in individual stocks, or are they going into ETFs? Mostly it's going ETF. ETFs are what? Exchange traded funds. There are 800 ETFs that people have created. Okay. If you can't find one that's going to give you 10-12% a year, by the way, rule of 72 divided by the return you're getting, you're doubling your money every 6 years if you're getting 12%. That's the rule of 72. Don't forget about that. Is ETFs are the rage. ETFs are the tool or the conduit for you to dollar cost average and in a very, very low cost basis, invest in your financial future. That's it. And exchange, there are 800 of them. I mean, the most well-known ones, obviously, we know is SPY, which is S&P 500 ETF, Triple Q, which is the NASDAQ 100 ETF. And those are the two major ones that people know. Those are the benchmarks, but there are so many ETFs that you can rotate in and out of. But my recommendation is pick one, pick two, pick three, plop in $50 a month, $100 a month in there and come back in 25 years. You'll be fine. But these ETFs have become the $10 trillion gorilla. 10 trillion with a T, people. US ETFs posted 155 billion of inflows just in November, only in November of this year. 155 billion more came into the markets. This is double the previous 10 months average. So that means everybody's in now. Should you be cautious about the market when everybody's on the same side, everybody's in? Probably, but then I don't see it yet. Inflows into the US ETFs averaged 7.3 billion a day last month, roughly 3 times above the historical average. So people are going to say, Serge, you always say, do the opposite. Yeah, this looks like 9 out of 10 people are bullish in the room. Well, if that last person turns bullish, what difference does it make, right? Unless it's a Warren Buffett with $350 billion. That's not going to happen. So as a result, total flows have reached 983 billion a year to date and are on track to exceed 1 trillion for the first time in history. It seems like everybody's buying into this passive investing thing, which is great. That's how you create generational wealth. Okay, period. You don't create generational wealth by zero DTE options and doing this and doing that. As a result, total flows have reached 983 billion. Meanwhile, total holdings, that's why this segment is called 10 trillion gorilla in the room. Total holdings of US ETF assets by the public officially hit 10 trillion for the first time, with a warning caveat here. Investors are piling into US ETFs. Okay, so we just got to take this with a grain of salt. Well, when people pile into the ETFs, these ETFs have to do what? They have to go buy the underlying stock. So let's say, if you put in $100 in SPY, what is the manager of that fund or ETF is going to do? It's going to go buy those 500 stocks, okay, that make up the SPY, which is the ETF. That's why the market keeps making higher highs every day, because the money is coming in. It goes into an ETF. That ETF cannot keep it in cash. They immediately put it to work. They buy the S&P 500. They buy the triple Qs, wherever the money is going on whatever ETF is going. And, game is strong. I mean, I'm not going to question it, okay?